What's up, my Sweat and Serenity family? I hope everybody is having an amazing Sunday. We are about to get Sweat and Sip on and popping. We have Keisha and Casey all the way from Maryland because we love technology and we can do things like this. And we are going to do an awesome ab workout and then talk about some core beliefs in managing your passion while working full time. So we are about to sweat and sweat. We're about to sweat it up. We're about to sweat and sip it up. All right. So let's get this party started. There you are.
Sorry about
Like, let's get this party started, and then it goes.
Right.
Never mind. So Keisha, do you want to tell us what we have in store today?
Yes. So today we are going to do an ab workout. Maybe dig in a little to our entire core to tie it all in about our core beliefs on how we balance our passion with our full-time jobs. So we're going to start out with a little warm-up. And then we're going to go into like a core circuit. So we have 5 exercises that we will do for 30 seconds with 10-second break in between. And then we'll repeat that circuit 4 times. So I'll demonstrate each move first before we go into the circuit. And then I'll put the timer on. And then we'll get the party started. So for the warm up, we're going to go into our tabletop position.
My assistant is taking up my spot.
I'm sorry.
My assistant is taking up my spot.
Oh, she is. I see. She's ready for the ab workout. So you're going to kind of tabletop position. You want to have a relaxed spine. You want to extend that left leg back. Reaching out to give someone a handshake. And then you're just going to bring both your elbow and your knee into the chest. We're just going to do that a couple more times. Warm up that abdomen area. Extend that right leg out. That left hand out as if you're reaching to shake someone's hand. And then in. More, make sure you're keeping that core nice and tight. 4. Last one, you're going to come back into tabletop position. This time I want you to bring your big toes to touch, and I want you to push back into child's pose. Nice pose. Push back into child's pose. Lift the shoulders. Come into high plank. Good. Lower down. And push it back again. We're just going to go through that flow a couple more times. Bring it up to high plank. Down. Oh, look at the cobra. Sorry, Casey. Bring it down. Now push it back into challenge. Again, high plank. Lower down. Nice. Lower down. One more flow. High plank. Lower down. Cobra. And down pose. Good. Back to tabletop. So we're just going to repeat that one more time. One dog, and then the child's pose. Back it out. Up. You don't want to lean too much to the side. More. Good. Switch. Right foot out, left hand. Let's go. More. Awesome. Back in that child's pose, sit those hips back. Reach those arms forward. Step into that high plank. Lower it down. Nice little cobra. Bring it down. Back. Good. And again, high plank. Lower it down. Nice little cobra. Push it down. Push it back. Let's give me 2 more. High plank. Back to low. Up. Back down. Child's pose. 1 more. Pull it down. Up. Down. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this workout will not be super intense. It's more of a burn workout. So I'm going to show you the 5 exercises. And of course, I will say them as it's time to do them. So this first exercise is a knee tuck crunch. So you're going to lay out. Make sure your back is nice and flat to the mat. So right now there's space. My hand can go in here. So what I like to do to flatten out my back is bring my knee to my chest. And make sure I'm pushing my belly button into the floor. So from here, you're going to straighten out your legs, tuck your knees into your chest, and round back down. Knees into your chest, round back down. Our second exercise is just plank hold that we all know and love. We're going to do that elbow plank. You want to make sure your elbow and your shoulder is nice and aligned. Your hips are low. Your core is tight. And hold it here for 30 seconds. After that 30 seconds, you're going to tuck and roll on your back. And you're just going to do an oblique reach. 15 seconds on each side. Again, make sure that lower back is flat to the mat. You're going to have one hand flat, the other hand tucked behind your ear. You're going to lift your shoulder blades off the mat and reach for that hip. So you're reaching for 15 seconds on the right, and then 15 seconds on the left. Then you're going to go into some heel taps. So you're going to stack your knees up a little bit further past your hips. Again, bringing those shoulder blades off the mat, and you're just going to tap, just like that. Now, if this is a little bit too intense, you can keep those shoulder blades down, but you're going to continue to engage your core. And last but not least, we're going to go into a reverse crunch. So, again, lay down on the back, up, arm down. You're just going to lift that bottom half. Now, your range of motion is dependent on your flexibility. So some people may be able to go higher, some lower. But you don't really want to use your arms too much to lift it up. You also want to control it. You don't want to, that's not what we're doing. It's lift, control it down. Lift, control it down. All right. Put on the timer. Start seconds on. So, our first exercise, and the timer is on. So, 10 seconds. Come on, 5 seconds. 2, 1. Beautiful. Hold. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Make sure those hips are down. You don't want to be here. You don't want to be here. You want to make sure you are nice and strong. Tuck that tailbone under. You're half there. Hold it. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Roll it over to your oblique reach. We're going to start on our left side. Right hand behind our ear. Let's go. Tap that heel. Good. 5 seconds till we switch. 3, 2, 1. Go right into it. Switch. Good. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Awesome. Still tap. Stack those hips. Stack those knees above those hips. Shoulder blades off the mat. And let's go. Tap. Those knees bent. As you tap. And if you're wondering, yes, my abs are burning. Good. Halfway. Slow it down just a little. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Reverse crunch. Remember, legs straight up. Hips off the ground. And 3, 2, 1. Go. Up. Make sure you control it. Second. And breath. How we feel? I'm sorry. 30 more seconds in this breath. I know my abs are burning, so take this moment to towel down if you need to. Get a sip of water. We're going to get started right back with those knee tucks in 10 seconds. At 5, you should be back to your mat. 4, lay flat. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knee tuck. Don't forget to breathe. 10 seconds. Let's go. That's one. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. 30 seconds. 2, 1. Go. If you need a modification, feel free to drop one knee. Just make sure you alternate. Then alternately, you want to hold it. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Excellent. Oh, breathe. Let's go, Case. Start with that left side, right hand behind your neck. And let's go. Shoulder blades off the mat. Five seconds to the switch. 2, 1. Switch. Four, three, two, one. Excellent. Middle taps. Back those knees above those hips. Shoulder blades off the mat. Let's go. Tapping the mat. Using your core and your back is flat. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, and 1. Reverse crunch. Legs up, down, and reach. Up. Good. Remember, control it. Okay. I can't see the timer. Okay, and we're done. Round 2, 40-second break. Round 3. Round 3. Got 30 seconds left in this break. We are halfway through. I don't know about you, but I am sweating. You sweating?
Yes.
This is the sweat part of the sit. I hope you guys have your beverages ready for the sit. It's an amazing conversation. We have about 10 more seconds. Again, towel down. What we need to do. But we're going back to those knee tucks in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Come on. Halfway. Three, 2, 1. Plank hold. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hips down. Make sure you take that arch out of your back. Keep your pelvic bone under. Good. Again, if you need a modification, alternate dropping those knees or put back in the child's pose. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Excellent. Left side. Right behind your head. 2, 1. Shoulder blades up. Let's go. Good. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Excellent. Don't forget to breathe. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Little taps. Stack those knees above those hips. And 3, 2. Shoulder blades up. Let's go. Good. Halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Reverse crunch. Legs up. And 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 2, and 1. Excellent job, everyone. That was round 3. We got one more round. We're going to take a short breather. Again, I'm sweaty, so if you need to towel down, just, I feel like I'm stressed. So we're going to do one last round. So we're going to be all on the mat right here, and then we'll do a few cool down stretches, and then we'll be done.
No.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knees up. Ten seconds. And 1. Photos. And 3, 2. Let's go. Booty down. Round those hips under. Timer. There we go. Woo. Yeah. 10 seconds. All these sounds are compliments of Casey. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. Oblique reach, left side. And 3, 2, 1. Shoulders up. Good. 4, 3, 2, switch. Let's go. Make sure you're tapping that heel. Digging into those side abs or obliques. 2, 1. Good. Heel taps. Knees over those hips. Go up. Let's go. Good. Remember to breathe. You're halfway through. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Last exercise of the entire circuit. Legs up. Reverse crunch. Let's go. Good. Control it on the come down. Inhale. Exhale on that up push. Inhale. 2, 1.
Ah. Excuse me.
Excellent, ladies and gentlemen. That is it for our circuit. Let's run through that child's pose, high plank cobra, just to kind of cool down. So again, push back to that child's pose, really stick, hips, bring big toes to touch, reach it out far and wide. Inhale, exhale, come into that high plank. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Good. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower down. Let's do that cobra one more time. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Good. Bring it to plank position. Lower it down. Push it up. Hold it here. Push up that abs. And then hold it down. Bring it to tabletop. And we are done.
Woo, child. Do I-
Mari, how you feel?
I'm tired.
Am I on mute or are you on
Can
mute?
you hear me? Can you hear me now? No?
Test, test. One,
Can you hear me? Microphone check. 1 2 1
I
2.
don't hear you.
Maybe it's me. How about now?
No.
You can't hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, well, let's just keep on talking and go for it. Let me see. Test, test.
Microphone check.
No.
Really?
Mm-mm.
I feel like we lost the music too.
It's fine. I mean, it's
Okay.
not fine, but everything's
It's
fine.
not. But okay. Well, we're gonna go
Right.
get the sip.
Right.
So we'll be back
Yep.
in 2 minutes.
2 minutes. All right.
So grab your water, wine, whiskey, vodka, gin, protein shake, whatever you want to sip on, and meet us back on the mat. 2 minutes.
Yep.
Make sure you come back. And break.
Okay. Should we get
Yay. So it's just like you have to make this?
Yeah, it's just powder.
Oh.
And we're
No. Oh. We still can't hear you.
So everybody in the comments can hear
Okay.
me. You're the only one.
Okay.
You know what you said?
I don't know what you said, but I think I'm going to log out and log back in.
Okay. So while she's doing that,
Does she think I can hear her?
no, but I can hear you. All right. So while we get this audio together, if you are watching this, drop in the comments something you're passionate about. What is your passion? Maybe you work full time and you have a side hustle. Maybe there's something in your day-to-day that you're really, really passionate about. Drop a comment and let me know. Also, follow Sweat and Serenity on IG. And if you saw my story, I asked the same question. So let's see if anybody responded. Maybe you are passionate about dance. Maybe you sing. Maybe you make clothes. Maybe you're a trainer. Yes, my dancing friend, of course, was like dance with the dance emoji. Awesome. Maybe you're passionate about your family. That's something I got on IG. Your kids. I felt like this topic was important because I think on social media and IG, Facebook. She's back. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So right now, I just had everybody drop in the comments something that they're passionate about. Maybe they're working and there's something that just really fires up their soul. So I got dance, traveling, fitness, and motivating people to create positive change. Yes, Bethany, I love that. But I felt like this topic was really important because you see on social media a lot that I could just hear you. Oh! Your mic is good.
Audio's working.
You see a lot of people kind of like downplaying working, like, oh, quit your job and you should be an entrepreneur. You should do this and you should do that. And I don't necessarily agree. I think that having a full-time job is awesome. And sometimes I wish I had one because that's a steady paycheck and you can fuel your entrepreneur fire or your passion with that. And sometimes I think about quitting being an entrepreneur and working at Target because, you know, I get tired.
And everybody loves Target.
That's not going
I
to
spend all my money there.
You always have a job.
You will always have a job.
So if you guys do not know, Nikisha and Casey are here joining us from Maryland. And if you guys would like to share your passion with the Sweat and Serenity family.
Sure. Well, my name is Casey, and I'm actually the lead singer of a band here in Washington, D.C. I've been doing it for about 15 years now with a full-time job. So, and I've been able to travel all over the world with the band. We do shows. I mean, you know, pre-COVID, we were doing shows several times a month. And, you know, that comes with practicing and all that other kind of stuff. So I feel like I live a double life, which is something that I enjoy. And people often ask me, how do you do that? It never really seemed hard to me. You know, I would have a show at night. Sometimes Thursday nights, we would be in the club till 1 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up and go to work the next day. But it was just because it was something that I enjoyed doing. You know, it didn't seem like work to me, even though it is. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's never roses and berries all the time. But when you enjoy something and you're talking about passion, when you enjoy what you're doing, it's easier to, I think, juggle what you have to do to make money, and what you want to do that also pays you as well. So
I feel that, and I can relate to leading a double life because, Keisha, remember when I had that little organization, Bounce Fitness?
Bounce Fitness. Should I go get the t-shirt?
No.
I still have it.
I was bartending at the time, and I would be bartending at work until 5 o'clock in the morning and have to wake up and teach kids, you know, at after school programs. And I was like, this life is so different.
Yeah,
but because I enjoyed it, like, it didn't feel like a chore.
Right.
Okay, I just wanted to piggyback on that part. Keisha, talk to us about your passion.
So I have a couple passions. One is I do enjoy training and, helping people meet their fitness goals, but I also enjoy event planning. Not so much party planning. I mean, I'll do it, but I'm more of like the corporate events, conferences, meetings, things of that nature. So I've actually been blessed to do that as my full time, as well as I have an LLC with my two business partners, and we do it on the side. So we are getting, nonprofit contracts and things of that nature. So I am a lover of logistics. I tell Mari all the time, the devil is in the details. Have we thought this through? So that's kind of what my passions are. So the balance for me is sometimes my 9 to 5 can sometimes interfere with when I'm actually have other events, because a lot of people, they want to meet during the day and I work during the day. So trying to balance both schedules, like, oh, I can meet you. It's 12 o'clock, knowing that's my lunchtime on my day job. Does that time work for you? So just making sure that the scheduling works. But yeah.
So real quick, because you guys had to leave and come back, what are y'all sipping on?
Oh, you want to tell me?
No.
So while we were away, I whipped up some BCAAs on ice.
Oh, let's see.
I just learned this today, guys.
It's beautiful. It's like a beautiful teal color.
Yes, and I tried to jazz it with a mason jar.
So
usually I drink it in a shaker bottle. Don't be fooled.
What happens if you add alcohol? Does it have the same effect?
Probably not.
So I'm having a fancy black raspberry sparkling water
Yes.
in my fancy glass.
Is it La Croix?
Is it? I was going to say LaCroix.
Maybe they'll give me a sponsorship or something.
Okay.
Or is it LaCroix?
It's La Croix.
But oh God, I forgot what I was going to say. So I totally forgot what I was going to say.
Sorry.
Maybe it's the bubbles.
Sip a little.
The bubbles.
Sip a little, and it'll come back.
Exactly. So I feel like my passions change, and I don't know if you guys have experienced this. But when Keisha knows. So Keisha has been in my life for a very long time, and she's always been my right hand when it comes to when it comes to a lot of things. But when it comes to my little crazy ideas, I always have these ideas, and she's one of the first people that I'm like, so that's how my text message.
Right.
This is what I'm thinking, and what do you think? And she's very logical. She's very or okay, yeah, but blah 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 blah. So she's organized. So when I started my nonprofit back in the day, I remember I always wanted to run something, do something. And back then she was like, I don't want to own anything. I want to work, and that's just what it is. So I just feel like things change. So back then, kids were my passion. Fitness was my passion. I was all about that. Moving back to LA, training became my passion, and I didn't even realize it. I didn't know that that's what I wanted to do. It just kind of fell onto me. But it wasn't just being fit. It was because I was able to work with so many older people who needed me. One of my first clients was recovering from a stroke, and he had dropped foot. I don't know if you know what that means, but his foot would drag because he lost feeling in half his body. So I was helping him, his gait, helping him walk again, and things and I was like, oh my gosh, training is more than just looking good to be on stage. That's part of it too, but it's just so much more to it, and I love that. And then starting Sweat and Serenity. Again, I remember being on the phone with Keisha, sitting in the car, on my goal list is I want to start doing fitness retreats. She was like, so do it. Okay, and here we are. I'm thinking about doing Sweat and Sip. Okay, so do it. So I feel like if anybody's ever just sitting on something that they feel, just do it. It does not always work. doesn't always work. And failing is so much. There's so many lessons in that. There's so many times that I've probably called my friends in tears, like, oh my God. But I've learned so much from those moments. And I feel like if anybody is sitting in their passion, that they're afraid to move forward or, move on that, lean into that.
But then you also have to know, like, what like, really, like, analyze and assess what your fear is. Like,
Yes.
You're afraid of what? Like, that, like, I don't know what any of your fears were, but it's like, when you really think about what your fear is, if it should happen,
what's the worst case?
Right. Yeah.
Most definitely. Like Sister Mary Clarence said.
Okay. What'd she say?
If you wake up and all you can think about is singing, then you're supposed to be a singer.
Girl.
Listen.
So if you're watching this and you wake up and you can't think about nothing else but insert passion, you're supposed to do that. Word,
Can we start the song?
Start the song.
If you want to be okay, no.
If you wanna be somebody,
Yes.
if you wanna go somewhere,
Tell them.
I thought it too high.
Right. I was gonna come in on the level.
I gotta take it down.
I was gonna support on the low end.
I was
can't
waiting.
make it work out.
It's fine. You still trying to get your win together. I will say that I do really enjoy your tagline, "Live fearlessly," because that is something that people just need to. At the end of the day, nothing beats a try but a fail. That's it. So I always say, do it in fear. It may not be perfect. It's not even going to look perfect. I feel like we're all on Instagram. Instagram has changed their logo since the beginning. Nike has changed their logo since the beginning. It's never going to be what it evolves to, but it can't evolve if you don't start.
Right.
So you have to start somewhere. So
I absolutely agree. And if the pandemic hasn't taught me anything, is you just got to flow like water, because you're never going to be prepared for everything. Ever.
Yeah.
ever.
I had to reschedule Morocco 3 times.
But guess what? When we going?
We going
In 2022.
2022. But does anybody want to drop a question, a success story, or something in the comments? Anybody want to talk to us?
Yeah.
So I do run across people who, well, I've heard, like, they don't have a passion or they haven't found it. So what do you tell those people? Like, how do you, because I feel like your passion doesn't necessarily have to be like a side hustle or singing or, dancing like a career. You can be passionate about like your family and being a mother or, things like that. So, but people who feel like, because I understand the feeling of, for lack of a better word, feeling a little like lost, like they want something to be like passionate about. Like, what advice would you give somebody who's struggling with that?
I think you should probably start with where you're most happy. Like, what's your happy place, right? And then what makes it that? I feel that your passion cannot be something that weighs you down, right? Like, it has to be something that is fulfilling to you.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be fulfilling in a like monetary profitable way, but it's like, this fills me up. What is that thing? Yeah. And then when you find that thing, maybe you can pull from, a derivative of that.
Derivative?
Okay, you see that word?
I hate you.
But I think it starts with like what fulfills you. Like, I think people put pressure on like passion is like it's like a real like heavy, like, like passion seems so
intense,
right? But maybe just start with what makes you happy, what fulfills you,
and then start at that happy, and then just dig.
Yeah,
really dig. Yeah.
That's a great segue into I started a YouTube channel called Find Your Knack. And basically the premise is whatever makes you happy, do it. Whatever your knack is. So like I like to do a lot of things. Like if you know me, I'm a DIY. I will try to, build a deck, sew a wig, file a nail. Like I will try to do it.
File a nail.
I would really literally try. Oh, it's a backsplash. Let me see if I can do it on YouTube. Oh, if I feel like I can do it myself, I will try to do it myself. So, I mean, I also enjoy yoga. I enjoy a variety of different type of workouts. I enjoy cooking, HelloFresh. Not
with a guy, cooking with a guy.
Cooking with a guy. Let's say that.
Manifest these sponsorships.
These sponsorships. Right. So those are all the things that I just encourage people to do. Because like Casey said, it's not like this deep internal feeling that's just bursting to get out of you. It's really, maybe your knack is reading a book. Maybe you just need to take 20 minutes out the day for just yourself. Maybe you just like to sit in silence, meditate. It doesn't have to be something so deep. It doesn't always have to bring you, money. It would be good if you could turn your passion into something monetary, but that's not always the end goal. At the end of the day, you just want to find that happiness.
Exactly. And don't quit your day job.
And don't quit your day job if that's not really.
I mean, I would tell you, like,
happy.
People used to, like, as musicians, in the world of musicianship, I should say, you're often made to feel like if you still have a day job, you're not, you have to be a struggling artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be broke on your last dime. You know what I'm saying? Like, in order to feel like you are committed to your craft, and I actually felt that before. I was like, maybe I should really just quit this day thing and focus. But I like to know when my check is coming. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am not the one to be like, I don't know how I'm gonna make this. That doesn't work for me. Like, I gotta know. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to pay my bills.
And I also need to know if I have a tingle in my throat.
Right, I need health insurance.
I like my benefits.
You know what? So I watch a lot of Shark Tank, and on Shark Tank, it's like looked down upon. They're like, "Oh, you're still working? Oh my God, you're not totally invested in what?" Okay, you're right. However, I got this thing over here, and a mortgage, and a family, and I'm always leaning to their side. Like, well, don't quit just yet. This thing may not take off. You never know. So I feel like it's very responsible to have a security blanket. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Don't make people feel bad. Make you feel bad about being responsible.
No, we're here to work smarter, not harder.
Right.
Yeah. Bars.
Sometimes your passion takes money, so it's okay to have a phone.
Yeah, and then, I mean, I've just been blessed to be in a situation and have a day job where they're flexible with me. And it's like, if I got to take off for 3 weeks to go overseas for a tour, they like, knock yourself out. You know what I'm saying? You got to leave, take it. Like, I think that you just got to work it. You got to be able, like, it will require you to be able to, like, maneuver, strategize, work it out, like, figure out how to do this and that. It takes that. But I think that it's worth it to me. I don't know where I'd be if I had been like, no, I'm not going to do this work no more. Like, it's just been, I've been at the place that I've worked at my full-time job. I've been at that company for 10 years. They know me. They know what I do. And they, I've just been blessed in that way to have found a place that accepts. So why would I leave?
Right. Exactly. You have the best of both worlds.
Right. And then COVID came.
And then COVID happened.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. You guys make sure you follow Casey. Casey, what is it? Casey at Black Alley?
Casey of Black Alley, yes. The band is called Black Alley, based in Washington,
Black
D.C.
Alley.
Yep.
I almost had it right. And Nikisha at FitNack.
Underscore.
Sorry, there's an underscore. So there it is.
Fit underscore Knack?
No, FitNack underscore.
There's an underscore after.
You're my friend. I know this.
Right.
We'll get it right. But no, this was awesome. This was really good. Do you guys have anything else to share? I think that was it. I just wanted to kind of talk about it, like talk about those things that people don't talk about. Just have like girl talk. And again, I feel like there's so much pressure on social media, like, oh, everybody should be an entrepreneur, and don't do it. I mean, do it if you can do it. It's hard, and just understand that it's hard, and don't be in a rush to put yourself in an uncomfortable position.
Yeah.
So I think that was just my main.
And it's just not, I mean, everybody doesn't have to be that. Like, that's not for everybody.
Because if everybody's an entrepreneur, then who's going to work for you?
Okay.
Who's going to be a customer? Like, you have to,
Right. I think I would just say also, because social media gives everyone a false perception of what time is. There's no, like, you're a what?
Of life.
Of life. Right. Your timeline is your timeline. Your journey is your journey. And that goes for everything. That goes from fitness. That goes with education. I mean, you're only looking at a portion of people's lifestyles. And I think that even though we say it all the time, sometimes we don't even believe it. And even in this fitness journey, when I was training for a show with Mari, I was like, I don't see any changes. I don't want to do this. And then 2 days later, I had it was right. So it's really just trusting the process of whatever it is. So if you want to become that singer, trusting the process that it's going to happen. You have to manifest these things. I don't know what your faith is, but, pray about it. Meditate in your word. It's your journey, and just own it.
And if you're passionate about it, then learn that industry and make sure that you're doing adequate research.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That part.
And becoming the best version of that you want to be. So, yeah. Awesome, ladies. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your presence to Sip. Our second one. We're on a roll.
I know.
I'm going to talk to you about my abs tomorrow.
Right. Yes. If anyone's abs are sore, just leave comments tomorrow.
I'm sorry about my noises, everyone.
It kept me entertained.
That's how you know it's working.
Right.
Make sure you're breathing. But very good. I'm very happy about this. I'm really happy that you guys were able to come and join me all the way from Maryland.
Thank you for having us.
It's like we're right there with you.
Yes.
Exactly. You have to love technology. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much. And until next time, my Sweat and Serenity family, our next Sweat and Sip is Sunday, July 25th, and it's going to be so much fun. We have a very fun topic. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet.
Call me.
I'll tell you. But thank you guys so much. And we're going to end this broadcast. And if you missed it, there will be a replay in our Facebook group. So make sure you join. All right, guys.
Bye. Thanks for having us.
Bye.
Right. You kidding? Bye.